In this video I'll teach you how to 3D model this sheet metal component from 2 Told Toby. Whenever you're looking at a part like this, you want to find where you will start your sketch. And in this case I'll use the side view, this view right here. We can see that the wall thickness is 2.5 and the internal bend radiuses are 3. We can see that it is 40mm by 27 by 81mm. So we'll start with that. So on our right plane, let's draw a center rectangle, 40 by 27, and that top line, we will press X on it to make it construction. We'll head over to the sheet metal tab, select flange, select the profile. For the distance, we'll do 81 divided by 2 because we want the right plane to be in the center of the part. We'll do symmetric, make sure that the steel is selected 2.5mm and the bend override is 3mm. We'll look at the right plane to make sure that the part is right, which it is. So the outermost edge to the outermost edge will be 27mm, and press OK. Now let's add the features to the front face. We'll project this bottom geometry here. Draw our center line using a construction line. And now we can draw in the cutout. Fairly simple with a 7mm spacing from the side here. 9mm top and an angle of 30 degrees. It's the same on both sides. So we'll mirror this over. Draw in the circle of 8mm, which is 32 from the bottom, 49 from the left, and the slot here is a 32mm slot, which is 21mm from the edge, and the distance between the bottom and the top of the arc, which is you just right click while you're in the dimensioning tool, pick circle arc tangent, and that is 28. We'll then right click, press pull, and there's two ways we can do this. If you know the dimension, just type in the dimension, which is -5.5. Or what you could do is turn on the origin, select the front plane, which is halfway, and say 13.5 minus 8. Because we know that this tab section here is 16. Select OK, select the feature in the timeline, and we will mirror this over the front face. Next, while we're still in the sheet metal tab, let's select the unfold feature, select this face here, make sure that unfold all bands is selected, press OK, and we'll start a sketch on this face here. We'll just project all this geometry and draw in some construction lines. Midpoint of the slot and also just the midpoint of the part. We'll draw in these 9mm holes, changing back to regular geometry, 9mm, and I think there's another 9mm right there. We'll make these equal, and we'll draw in this little tabular feature here. It's the same on both sides, so we'll come down, we'll place a line, and while we're still in the endpoint, we'll drag that over and it'll make a tangent arc, and then continue with the line. And I'm looking at those little green icons to see which relationships it's going to automatically give. And then I'll finish it off with a coincidence. We could make these two lines horizontal with each other, or I can select these two lines and make them equal. I'll make this coincidence, and I will add a point to the top of the arc here. Let's mirror this over, including the point. And again with the mirror, we can mirror this to the other side here using this line. This distance is 63. This distance is 50. And this distance here is 67. Now you could use the points. I think points are easy, or you can do that tangent line measurement. One of the last measurements is this 3mm, and then we have this 8mm to the outside edge. But because we're in the flat view, we can use this other dimension, which is 27 minus 8 on the other side, which leaves us with 11. So like I was saying about the tangent arcs, 11mm. And now we could right click, press pull on all of these shapes. Cut that to the other side. Bring back the sketch. And we could finish it off with the fillets. 2 sizes of fillets, 5mm on the top. So we'll type that in, press the plus button, and now we could add the 3mm on the side here. And we'll finish this off by refolding it, and that is the completed part. If you had any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I want to keep making these videos, these tutorials, so if there's anything specific you want to know, otherwise like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.